Smokin' Tobacco's coverage of the 2023 PCA Trade Show and Convention is brought to you by Drew Estate, the rebirth of cigars.
Hey everyone, Mitchell Santega here from SmokingTobacco.com. We are at the PCA 2023 Trade Show Convention, brought to you by Drew Estate, the rebirth of cigars. We are at the Howard G Cigar booth, and joining me today we have Ike Taylor, Leon Searcy, and Howard G himself. How are you guys doing today?
Good, bro. How you doing, Mitch?
Awesome, doing great.
Great, man. Nice to meet you.
Outstanding.
Awesome. How's the trade show been going so far for you guys?
Absolutely fantastic. You know, our favorite line is "We got action." That's what we've been having since day one.
Yeah, when we got here, man, you guys were like having a party. There was like 20, 15 people all hanging around here, just, you know, pictures and high fives and hanging out.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
We grew, we vibe. Number positive energy over here.
Definitely chill. I know you guys got a new line coming out this year. Do you want to talk about that, Howard?
Sure. You know what? I want Ike to talk about it. He did an interview earlier, and it was just awesome. So let Ike talk about it.
So, listen, lock in. So, right now it came, my brother, Howard, came out with his new line, right? Front and back nine, correct? Came out with it yesterday. So, I don't know if you golf. Do you golf?
I'm terrible.
All right, so me and you on the same page. Both of us are terrible when it comes down to golf. All right, so we golf every blue moon, correct?
Nice.
But anyway, getting down to the perfect round. The perfect round is my dog new line, front and back nine, for all the golfers who know how to golf. Or even if you don't know how to golf and you just want to be cool on the golf course, make sure y'all go to the perfect round. Make sure y'all go to HowardGCigars.com. That's the new one online, and it came out yesterday, so this is very exclusive. And matter of fact, Mitch and his crew, thanks for coming to us for the PCA 2023 event. Now, what we do have over here, and we'll get to that later, but we got a selection regardless on what your palate like. We got everything for your palate. So I don't know if you're a red wine drinker, I don't know if you're a white wine drinker, but if you do like smoking cigars, they'll pair with either or. If you're a bourbon, cognac, tequila, it really don't matter. We got everything for your palate when it comes down to selection, when it comes down to the Howard G Cigars. Now, he has an all-pro series. I'm not an all-pro. Leon Searcy right here. First round draft pick, one of Coach Cowher's first pick of the draft, coming from Miami, sitting right here with us. He's an all-pro. I'm just a guy. Now, you might want to call me a two-time Super Bowl champion, but when it comes down to an all-pro, this is Leon Searcy. Now, we both on the all-pro line, and that's where it starts at. So, my brother right here, HowardGCigar.com. He started off with the Magic Stick. If you don't like the Magic Stick, you go to the Black Moses. If you don't like the Black Moses, you go down to the All-Pro Series. We got Connecticut rappers. We got Sumatra rappers. We got Habana rappers. Whatever kind of rap you like. And we ain't rapping no cars, we're rapping cigars. So whatever kind of car you like, make sure y'all hit our line, HowardGCigars.com.
Awesome, thank you. With this new cigar, it looks like you guys have two wrappers on that, but coming in one single box. What kind of wrappers are coming in on that?
So we got a Connecticut shade wrapper on the front nine, as well as the sun-grown Habano wrapper on the back nine. Typically, when you play a game of golf, they typically tee off early, somewhere at 7, 8, 9 o'clock. Yeah. So typically, you know, you start off with something that's going to be lighter, more light on the palate. Once you get to the back nine, Timmy probably had a drink or two, or probably had a bite to eat. You want something a little bit stronger, and then you can finish off the 18 holes, you know, finish strong and shoot a good round. So that was the actual design and the concept behind it when we originally put it together. And we've done so many golf events and tournaments and charity events together. I mean, in the last couple of weeks, we just did, you know, close to 3 or 4 of just that. And so, and what a perfect time to release that. And not to mention, we all live in Florida. So you got Jacksonville, and me and Ike are both in Orlando. And so many people that's around us. Golf is a part of their life. Every other day, some guys every day, you know, and stuff like that. So this is just something we want to just add, you know, to the existing database of customers and people that support the line. But also something that we can also extend to the people of a wonderful sport that people love to play, like, you know, every single day across the country and across the world.
Yeah, golf and cigars, I'd say they go hand in hand, just like whiskey and cigars. You know, I love a good pairing, and I'd say cigars and golf are definitely a good pairing. And Leon, you have a couple of lines yourself, right? Where are those about?
Well, mine's are called the All Pro. Now, a lot of people don't know that Ike was talking about he's not an all-pro, but yeah, in my eyes, he's an all-pro, two-time Super Bowl champion. A lot of people don't know this. I had to fight like a dog in the street to become an all-pro when I played. So anytime I sign an autograph, I make sure I put it in there because I earned it. But the all-pro came about this man right here. Good buddy of mine. We used to jaw it up at Coronas, him being a Florida State fan, playing at the University of Miami. We used to go back and forth, you know, a little confrontation or whatever. And he said, big fella, you know what? You need a cigar. I said, I do. He said, I'm going to make it happen. So he called me up I was in Jacksonville. He called me up one day and said, big fella, I need you to come in Orlando. Went to his house. I'm back at this patio, right, where we usually smoke cigars and everything like that. He pulled out the package. He showed it in front of me. He said, Big Lee, this you. I said, how would you made it happen? You made it happen. So he brought it in the Big Sur's, right? So I unwrapped it. I cut it. I lit it. I smoked it. I puffed it. I puffed it a couple of times to make sure it was real, you know, because I couldn't believe I had my name on my own cigar. He made it happen for me. I think a teardrop came down my cheek. Came down the left side of my cheek, and I said, you made it happen, big fella. And then I said, this might be the best cigar I ever smoked. And you know what happened? A teardrop came down his eye. We're two emotional people in the patio. I'm just letting you know that right now. Two emotional people in the patio, but he got it done. So the Big Sur's has been selling well and everything, but Howard came up to me and said, you know what, Big Sur's? Because a lot of people see the Big Sur's, which is an 8 1/4, a 60 gauge cigar, smooth smoke, but they're a little intimidated by it. You know, intimidated by it. So it's a big cigar. So Howard said, you know what, big fella, you know, less than 10% of the smokers smoke a stick this big. So what we're going to do is we're going to downsize it. We're going to keep the same leaf, we're going to keep the same blend, but we're going to shorten it up. So he came out with the Little Sur's. The Little Sur's, he premiered, I think the Little Sur's came out last year, but you premiered it this year at PCE. PCA at the convention. So we got the Big Sur's and we got the Little Sur's. They're doing well. I owe everything being in this business to my man Howard G right here. He's like a brother. I tell you, he's like a brother to me. This is, I mean, it's more than a business, man. It's a family. It's a fellowship. We believe in one another. We trust one another, and we own each other because we want the best for one another. So, I mean, the Howard G brand is growing by steps and bounds, and you know, before it's all said and done, we're going to take over the world.
Sure.
Okay.
Awesome. No, thank you. That was great information. You know, I've heard so many great things about all of Howard G Cigars. You know, the Leon. Where are you guys making everything? Is it all coming out of one factory, or are you sourcing multiple different factories for the different lines?
So in Nicaragua, we go through a particular factory where we produce a lot of our beginning stages blends, and shout out to Alex and Damian. They did a lot of great things for us, and then now we've expanded now, where we now have other factories that we're doing different blends with, and also the Perfect Round is our first one on our Dominican line, because we realized that some people, no matter how much we love Nicaraguan blends, there's some people that really love the Dominican blends, and then when you actually get a chance to smoke it, you can see the difference. And here's the thing. Every day you want to smoke something depending on how you feel that particular day. And so we want to be able to have something that, like Ike said, that can fit anybody's palates. And so we've had some questions about what do you have that's Dominican blend. And at the time we didn't have anything. So this is the first one that's going to come. And we have some other different things that we're going to do that's going to be with that Dominican blend. So at the end of the day, we'll be able to fulfill all aspects of the market, where we have something for everyone.
And later on this year, is there any plan to expand any other lines, say the one-of-a-kind Leon Surse, or some more just new Howard G Cigars lines for later on this year?
There's always, we'll always have plans for expansion and different things like that. Awesome. So, yeah.
Well, thanks so much, guys, for taking the time to talk with me. And make sure to go smokingtobacco.com to check out more PCA 2023 coverage brought to you by Drew Estate, the rebirth of cigars.